to welcome back to another video from TM University. And here with me today, I have Champ in the building.
What's going on, man? What's going on?
What's going on, Big Josh?
Hey, nothing much, man. I'm Josh Peters. I'm an amateur boxer, 16 bouts under me, and yeah.
Okay. Congratulations on your graduation from college.
Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Man, I was very, very happy for you when I saw that on your Instagram.
Yes, sir.
Texas.
Yeah.
Lubbock, Texas, right?
Yeah.
2 weeks ago?
Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago.
Can you give us like a run through, the first, did you drive to or you flew?
So me, my team, my coach Stephanie and coach Mike, we headed out to Lubbock, Texas. I believe it was June 6th. Checked into the event center.
Okay.
And then we got my passport. I got situated in. Met some great athletes. Met Richard Torres. He was a silver Olympian medalist last year, and now he's a pro boxer. He's 5-0 currently right now, and the atmosphere was great in Lubbock, Texas, and the food was great. The environment was incredible, so I had a good time there, man.
Did you fly or you
so
drove?
we ended up driving. It was only a 5-hour drive.
Because I love driving. Honestly, I love driving.
I didn't get to drive. I just slept all day, man.
Yep. How was the environment compared to OKC? Like, what stood out to you?
So what stood out to me compared to OKC in Lubbock, Texas, it was they were a little bit more strict on like rules when it came to the amateur bouts, and the organization was just perfecto, where like you checked in, you did your thing, and they made sure everything ran smoothly. Compared to OKC still, we're on the come up, just letting you guys know. I just wanted to put that out to y'all right now. Like OKC, we had about 10 amateur boxers from OKC come out to the Lubbock, Texas national tournament. It was fun to see familiar faces there and everything. So I just want to let everyone from Oklahoma know, like, the boxing, hey, we're rising, man. We're rising.
Okay. So take us to the experience, right? First day, you checked in. When was the real thing started? Like, okay,
the real thing started Monday. Okay. Luckily, I had a bypass. Okay. So I set out the first match, and then I fought the next day. But when it came to fighting, like prepping for the fight and stuff, it was everything was quick. Quick. Yeah, like as soon as the bout's over, someone else is already walking in
How
the
many
ring.
rounds? 3?
I did three 3-minute rounds. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So at the national level, when you do go to nationals, your rounds will be 3-minute rounds. So it's always keep that in note.
Because I was talking to somebody the other day, right?
Yeah.
3 rounds, it's a very strategic fight.
Yeah.
You might be a better boxer long distance, but if you don't strategize, because it's either you win the first round,
yep,
you lose the second round, you win the last round.
Yes, sir.
You understand? Because no matter how good you are, like, is it very good to start early or just?
It's good to start early. So in amateur boxing, you always want to be the first one to apply the pressure, the first one to throw something, because that tells judges that who are judging your bout, okay, he's more aggressive. Okay, he took the first shot. Instead of just waiting for your opponent, and you're like, all right, who's going to swing first? Just always be first.
Do you had that in mind before?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So when I did my bout, as soon as the bell rang, tuned in, looked at my opponent, didn't I? Popped the first jab, and I was the first one to be aggressive and everything.
How long does it take you to get to Texas, to the Olympic trials?
So it's a 5-day process. So usually how the National Olympic trials work, you have to win every match
to go to
the Olympic trials. And so in Lubbock, it was, if you win Monday, you advance over to Tuesday. You win Tuesday, you advance over to Wednesday, and go all the way up to the final, which is on Friday. So you're fighting 5 to 6 people, or depending on your weight class. So
In one day?
yeah. Oh no, not in one day.
Oh, okay,
It's,
okay.
it's gonna be the whole week.
One fight per day?
Yeah, one fight per day. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So my second question is comparing the boxers
Yeah.
in Texas, because the Olympic trials, right? It's like the best of the best.
Yeah, best of the best.
World in America,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So comparing those people, number one, I'm gonna go with their mindset, right?
Yeah.
To the people out here, do you think people over there they take boxing more serious than we
not,
here that
not
we just
necessarily. Oklahoma takes boxing very seriously. It's just the fact that Texas, like those different, like Texas, California, Las Vegas, Nevada, they've been training for a very long time. Like as soon as they could walk, they would start training. Like the opponent I lost to, he was training since about 8. Yeah, and he's 20
when did
now.
you start
Yeah.
training for boxing?
I just started. This month makes 2 years of boxing
2 years.
for me.
Wow.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
2 years and you went to the Olympic trials?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
That's a good job, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, in Texas, they're just
Born with it.
yeah, they're just more born
been
with
doing
it.
it for
It's,
so long.
it's natural to them to compare to Oklahoma. Most people start off late, but it doesn't matter about what time you start, as long as you keep the discipline and keep the.
Do you think that
focus.
matters?
Nah, it don't matter.
But the experience count though.
Experience does count, but it's all in your head too as
Only your
well.
head, okay.
It's more of a mental challenge. Like you have to be confident in yourself,
So okay.
and you can't come in, walk in the ring with second thoughts like, oh, okay, should I really have done this? Or no, once you're in, you're locked in. As long as you take care of your mental health and keep that discipline and just be confident in yourself, you're able to do anything, man.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
So, because I'm really much concerned about OKC boxing right now. Do you think we are the same level compared to California? Be honest. California, Texas, Vegas. Do you think we are at the same level?
Let's see.
From your own
from my own
point of
eyes,
view,
from my own eyes, I feel like we can compete at the level. Like we are at the level where other people out of state can compete in. Carlos Lewis, he actually made semifinals. I believe his first opponent was from Vegas, and he knocked him out, got the win. And then there was another opponent. I think he was from California, and then Carlos won that one too. So yeah, huge shout out to Carlos, man. But yeah, no, we can definitely keep up with them. Like
in terms of resources.
Huh?
In terms of resources, how funding?
Funding.
Yeah, sponsorship. You know.
Sponsorships. We do need more sponsorships in the boxing community for Oklahoma, just so that way we can have the teens, adults, and all boxers to just explore their dream and keep them going, because it does struggle sometimes. Like for me,
you work.
I'm a full-time employee at
same thing. Not only you,
every
every boxer that I talk to in OKC, since I've been in OKC, they work.
Yep.
And I'm like, there's gonna be a conflict, because sometimes you're at work, your boss did something that you don't like. After that, you have to go to the boxing gym. At night.
It's a lot to balance and handle, but once you figure out that schedule and everything, it kind of works out. And for us, for me, when I had to raise money, I just did a GoFundMe. But it would be nice to have
how were the people response to your GoFundMe?
It was phenomenal. Like
good.
I have raised $2,000. I have reached $2,000 for my goal to take me and my team out to Lubbock, pay for gas, pay for food, and a living too as well. So I really did appreciate everyone from the bottom of my heart.
Did you do that by yourself, or you have a team?
I did it by myself, but you can do it as a team too as well. So like if you have a coach, talk to your coach, and your coach can set something up. I will warn you though, on the GoFundMe, when you do try to like transfer money, they would charge you. They
45% out of it?
Yeah, it's just about 5 or 8%.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so just look out for that.
So, what will be your message for, we have a lot of millionaires in OKC.
Yeah.
All these car dealers,
Yeah.
all these people who have RCs, what would you have to say to them, in terms of supporting boxing? For instance, say you have one of these, what's it called, DFI dealer. They were like, okay, Josh, you're going to Texas. Don't do GoFundMe. We give you 5,000.
Yeah, no, that would be really nice. Like, for dealerships,
yeah,
in OKC, I would love for you guys to just sponsor the boxing community and just help us out with when it comes to traveling, renting cars, and just trying to fund us the money so that way kids and adults can chase their dreams. Because in the boxing world, it is hard. It's a hard balance, and it's expensive. It's very expensive, and that would be gladly appreciated if they could have a sponsorship for us and everything, man.
Any state that stood out to you? Any of the state, like these people, they hop there.
It was Texas for me. Texas, yeah, they had some elite females and male boxers at the Lubbock tournament, and they're just so calm. Like you can tell that
they got
this it. Like this is not their first rodeo. Like this is like, all right, I'm ready to go.
Could it be to the weather though? Because the weather out there is a little bit harsh.
The weather, it was the first. I think it was the second day we got there. It was raining, but other than that, I mean, the weather was just like Oklahoma. Sun's out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and everything. Yeah.
Any fighter that stood out to you? They'd be like, man.
Let's see. Not at the moment, but the one fighter that did. I mean, okay, I would. My opponent that I fought, his name was I think it was Sergio Hernandez or Angel Hernandez. He was a good opponent. I followed him throughout the tournament, and he was knocking off bodies, man. And he was on one mission, and he fell short. He got to the semifinals.
He fell short too?
Yeah,
he
lost to the number 2 seed guy from Vegas. So, but I did have an eye out for him. Just the volume, the pressure that he applied, and just so calm and relaxed. So yeah.
So we're gonna go to you now.
Yeah.
So what was your mental state when the judge declared the opponent the winner?
I was disappointed. I'm not gonna even lie in front. Like when I was on the canvas,
you felt like you won.
I ended up crying just because of the fact that this dream meant so much to me, and so many people were supporting me, and I still haven't failed them yet. But I'm still planning on getting that Olympic dream. But when the ref called it off, I told him, I was like, no way. I was like, I'm ready to go. Like I was willing to die in the ring, and that's the beauty of the sport. Like when you truly love something and you admire it, I mean, you're willing to do anything to get back in that ring. And
so funny. This following day, you get back to training because I saw your Instagram post.
Yeah.
Like after you came back from Texas, you back to training. What was it, man? Because I felt like you're probably gonna take that week off, but like the following day I saw your post, like you did like a 5 miles the following day or something like that. What was that?
It's just the motivation, you know, like fell short, and that's the drive that I have, like where I have a certain goal where I want to go to Olympics. I want to be able to qualify and bring back a gold medal back home to Oklahoma. So it's just a drive. It's mentally
How do you flip that? Like, okay, I already spilled the milk, then onto the next. How do you do that?
It's more of just building good habits.
Okay.
And having a good work schedule that works out. So I typically train in the morning, go to work, go back to training, and I do some cardio. So, and for amateur boxers, it's really easy to get out of shape.
Yeah.
You don't have to work out for a week or two, and then you try to run 3 miles, and you're like, so that's really big on me. Like I always like to stay in shape and just be ready all the time. So when I do get that call, hey Josh, you got a fight coming up in 2 days, or hey next week, I'm already ready for it.
So what's the next You know, what's next for you now?
Next, right now I'm just gonna working. I'm on probation right now, currently, sadly. But yeah.
How does that work? 45 days probation?
It's 30 days. So
30
if you
days?
do get hit in the head, like
Okay.
it's like a big collision.
Okay.
The doctors would typically put you on 30-day suspension, basically meaning you can't do any type of
Combat sport?
Yeah,
Or
no hard training or not getting
mental?
hit in the head or any contact.
Okay.
So it's been kind of rough dealing with it just because I'm so used to moving, sparring, and everything. But I found a way from that. So I've just been practicing with shadow boxing, double end bag work, just running and keeping me in shape. So whenever I do get released, I'm ready to go, man.
Do you see yourself in the Olympic stage one day?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
I truly do believe that, and that's something I do admire. And if you manifest it, it shall happen. You know. And I put in the work for it. I'm a hard worker, and I dedicate my life to boxing. So.
Oh, you're nice.
Yeah.
The first day I saw you sparring at that gym, I think you sparred Domo. You know Domo?
Dominic, yes, sir. Dominic.